Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. And welcome to another wholesome episode of Makeup and Mental Health, which if you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Giovanna. I'm so happy to have you here. Every Wednesday on my channel, I do a series called Makeup and Mental Health where I talk about varying mental health issues, whatever's weighing on my soul. And I, of course, also do my makeup. I serve a look, if you will. I've been doing a lot of quarantine stuff. I've been doing a lot of social media responsibility, body positivity during quarantine, social anxiety in a time of social distancing. I've been doing a lot of stuff related to this global pandemic that we are having, and frankly, I'm sick of it. I wish it was over so that I didn't have to keep talking about it. But today, instead of talking about a greater social issue that comes along with the pandemic, kind of like I have been, I wanted to talk about how I've been relaxing. Because honestly, talking about how I've been relaxing is relaxing to me. I love hearing other people's way of relaxing because we're all so different. We're all so different and unique, and we all have different ways that we like to decompress and de-stress. So I asked some of my family and friends to tell me their ways that they relax, and I'm going to share those with you, as well as my own ways for how I relax. So if you want to relax and you want to hear about how I've been relaxing, and if you want to contribute to the conversation about how we're relaxing and leave it in the comments down below, please do that. But for now, let's get into the video. All right, let's start off by talking about how I'm relaxing. I've been relaxing in a number of ways. I am a TV person. I love TV. I'm a visual learner, visual person. I like to see visuals more than I like to hear audios. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. So I've been watching a lot of TV and a lot of movies. In my time before quarantine, in my time before this pandemic, I felt like we just didn't have as much time for movies. You know, my boyfriend and I would maybe watch a movie on like the weekend, on like a Saturday night or something, but we weren't like weekday movie watchers, you know. I wouldn't call us like movie fanatics by any means, but now it's like we're watching movies all the time. We're always watching movies. We watch like at least a movie every day, it feels like, except for some days we just watch Sopranos, because The Sopranos is like a movie, okay? Because it's miniseries, but they're long episodes. It's very cinematic. If you guys seen The Sopranos, I know it came out in 1999. We just started watching it. But that leads me into another thing that we've been doing, which has been challenging our idea of what type of TV and movies that we like. What I mean is that I feel like there's a typical genre we tend to stick to. We tend to stick to comedies, but lately we've been watching some more serious stuff, and more so than that, we've been watching scary movies, which I have never been a scary movie person. I am a big fraidy cat. I don't tend to like scary movies, but for some reason, I don't know if it just feels these scary movies just feel less scary because the real world is scary right now. It's been fun to explore different genres that I don't normally gravitate towards. What's the movies that I've seen? I saw Hereditary. That's horrifying. If you want to be scared to go to sleep at night, watch Hereditary, but it's also really, really good, and Toni Collette is incredibly talented. Wow. So that was really good. And then we've also been watching a lot of, I don't want to say his name wrong, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Boon John, the director of Parasite, the very talented director of Parasite, which just won Best Picture and a ton of the big awards at the Oscars. He has a lot of movies that just became available on Hulu to watch. But so we watched The Host. That was a really good movie. That one's about a literal parasite that comes to life and is chasing and terrorizing the town. It's very, very good. And then we also watched Snowpiercer, which is on Netflix. That has the terrifying Tilda Swinton in it, and also the less terrifying Chris Evans. So that was really enjoyable to watch. If you want to watch an old scary movie, I say old, and my parents will probably be like, not that old. The movie Misery, starring Kathy Bates. I think it's from like 1979, maybe 1980. That's a really good like psycho thriller. I think that's on Hulu as well. And then of course we've still been watching some funny movies. Like we watched Big a couple weeks ago, starring Tom Hanks and Robert Loggia, and I have not laughed so hard in a long time. I thought Big was so cute. It was so wholesome. So TV has been a big thing for us. TV and movies has been something that has been like giving me something to look forward to. You know, I look forward to the next movie that we're gonna watch, and I like picking out movies. Like, it's really fun to just like go through all of your streaming services and just like pick movies that even if you're not gonna watch that day, that you know you want to watch, and making a list of those movies and then watching a lot of them. Oh, I also forgot to mention we watched Rear Window, which is a very old movie. I think that's from like 1940 something, maybe 1950 something. Very old, very, very good. Has Grace Kelly in it, has Jimmy Stewart in it. Very fitting for the time because it's literally about Jimmy Stewart. He breaks his leg and he gets stuck indoors for like 6 weeks and he can't leave his house. Sound familiar? It's us, it's you and I. We are you, me, Jimmy Stewart, Grace Kelly, we're all the same. Movies have been great. I've been loving watching movies and they make me feel relaxed. Just realized I didn't have one of my signature headbands on. Please excuse me while I band up. All right, moving on to my next relaxing activity, which is plants. What does that mean? Exactly as it sounds, plants. I love having plants in the house to take care of and to look after and to watch grow. It's like bringing the outside inside, and it's very soothing. Please enjoy this montage of video clips that I've taken of my plants. But aren't they beautiful? And you know what? They make me feel happy to look at, and especially we're in New York City, so we kind of have to stay inside. We don't have the option to get our daily walks in like some of you in the suburbs have, because our streets are very crowded. It's hard to social distance outside here. So unfortunately, we only get to go outside when it's like to grab our twice monthly groceries. And I miss being outside a lot. So the plants have brought me a lot of joy inside. It makes the apartment feel less stuffy. It makes our home feel a little more full of life, and honestly, just makes me really happy when I see the plants, and I love to watch them grow. My boyfriend's the one who takes care of them. I don't really take care of the plants at all, but I do have the privilege of getting to watch them grow and see how beautiful they are. And just, if you can get your hands on a plant, I don't know, I'm sure there's places you can order plants online, but if you do, most grocery stores, they got some plants hanging around. Grab a succulent, grab something totally foolproof. Succulents are very difficult to kill. You can do it if you really try, but if you're not trying to kill them, you probably won't kill them. You know what? It's just nice to have plants in the house. They make you feel good, they provide oxygen, and it's very relaxing. This is a video about relaxing, and the plants are relaxing. Another relaxing thing for me has been smells. What do I mean by smells? Candles? Yes, but also no. Scents have such an effect on my well-being and my mood and everything. When the house smells good, I just feel better. So we've been flying through our candles, so I've had to, you know, make use of my sensory needs other ways. So I've been still wearing my perfume every day. I know, I think it was Jackie Ina who posted a poll on Twitter last week where she was like, are you guys still wearing perfume around the house, or do you save it for only when you go out? And I was like, I am wearing perfume around the house all the time, even outside of pandemic, because smelling good just makes me feel good. And I don't mean like smelling fresh, smelling clean. I don't really care. You know, I shower. I know I smell clean. I know I'm not worried about smelling like sweat. I wear deodorant and I shower, but I like smelling like a little something extra. I like smelling like my Sol de Janeiro body spray. If you've ever smelled anything Sol de Janeiro, can we just take a collective deep breath together? I think that's what it's called. Is it Chiramosa? Oh, I don't know. But it has like everything Sol de Janeiro makes that comes in that yellow packaging, not the blue packaging. The blue packaging is coconut, but everything that comes in that iconic yellow packaging has the most beautiful, sweet smell. I think the notes they said are caramel and pistachio. Pistachio? What, am I the queen? I know, but it smells amazing. They do make candles. I bought the candle one time when they were having a Cyber Monday sale. I don't think it's worth it. The candle burned really, really quickly. It smelled amazing. It smelled just like the body lotion, just like the body spray, but it did burn real quick. So I wouldn't recommend the candle, but the body spray is not too expensive and it's a nice scent, but it's not too strong. Definitely wears off after a couple hours, but it's fine. I just keep spraying. It's all part of the ritual, you know? I enjoy the act of spraying it. I enjoy smelling like it. I enjoy catching little whiffs of myself. It's a very pleasant smell. Recommend getting your hands on it if you can. And then also my oils, my essential oil rollers have been really nice. I have the ones from the Briogeo Kathleen Lights collection. I know that's a little pricey, but you do get 3 oil rollers for I think it was like $39. So that's a pretty good deal, and those oil rollers have crystals as the roller, so they not only offer the benefits of those essential oils and lifting your mood and everything, but they also have the crystals, which if you believe in crystals, rose quartz. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. No, rose quartz is supposed to be good for like centering and balance and just making you feel good. And then I also have one with amethyst in it and one with citrine in it. Crystals make me feel good. Essential oils make me feel good. They make me feel relaxed. The act of rolling them on is soothing in itself, enough to make me feel relaxed. Like I said, I just like catching little whiffs of myself. Isn't it nice to smell sweet? It's really nice and relaxing to smell sweet. Do you agree that scents lift your mood? Let me know down in the comments below. What scents are mood lifting to me? Do you have any Bath & Body Works candles to recommend? Leave it all down in the comments below. I want to hear from you. Oh, okay, the last thing I wanted to mention that was a relaxing thing for me, I've definitely talked about in previous videos, but I'm gonna say it again. If you can find a craft to do with your hands, do it. It feels so good to make things with your hands. It's good busy work. If you're like me, I need busy work right now, and I don't mean actual work. I do not desire to labor. I mean like working with your hands, you know? So I've been doing resin art. That's been really fun. If you haven't heard of epoxy resin, you basically mix a hardener with like the resin base together, and then you can put stuff in it. It's hard to explain. I'm gonna have a visual on the screen. You can make little jewelry boxes. People make candle holders. They make keychains. They make all sorts of stuff. Some people will laminate wood with the resin. It's a really cool thing. Search resin art on TikTok or on YouTube. You'll find a million videos. It's absolutely fascinating. It's so satisfying to watch people make resin art. And resin art's a long haul. You gotta make it, which takes a couple hours to like, you know, mix the stuff and then put all your mix-ins in. And then you have to wait almost a full 24 hours to pop it out of the mold and see what it looks like. It's all very exciting. It's quite the wild ride. I highly recommend it. It's very relaxing for me. All right, now that I've told you what relaxes me, let's talk about some things that my friends and family said that relaxes them. So one of the popular items on that list, my dad and boyfriend both said they enjoy reading a good book, which I have to say I cannot relate to because I have not been reading lately, but I would really like to try. And I have heard from many people that reading is relaxing to them, you know, no screens. Never hurts to expand your knowledge and make yourself smarter. That's what I'm saying, right? No, but for real, if you have any book recommendations for someone who like needs a lot of visuals and needs to be able to fully imagine a scenario, thus why I typically stick with TV, leave your book recs down below. I tend to like nonfiction. I like learning things. When I was reading, I would read like biographies a lot. Like I love Mindy Kaling's book, Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me? That's a great one. Also Amy Poehler's book, Yes Please. I like books written by comedians. I like to laugh. If you have anything like that, keep that genre in mind, I guess. But it was a popular answer to say reading is a good relaxing activity. My mother also added in that she likes to stretch. I think I mentioned in one of my videos before that she really likes exercising. She likes going to bar class, and working out makes her feel good, helps her feel relaxed. But since she hasn't been able to go to her bar classes in the gym, she has been doing stretching videos on demand. She has Comcast, so she uses on demand. But even if you don't have on demand, you can use YouTube. You know, if you just search stretching videos, stretching follow along, you'll definitely be able to find a guided stretch that way. But I think that's great because you know what? I don't always want to exercise. I don't like exercising the way that she does. And especially when I'm stressed, exercising doesn't always do it for me, but stretching is something I can get down with. That is like been proven that stretching releases endorphins and helps you to relax. That's a good one, Mom. Stretching is really good. I really like that as a good activity for anxiety and for relieving stress. I think that's all of the tips I have for relaxing at this time. I mean, you could definitely go back and watch all of my makeup and mental health videos. I tend to share a lot of tips about dealing with anxiety along the way, so you could definitely use some of those things. I know I've mentioned the candle stuff before. I haven't mentioned journaling in this video. It's because I feel like a hypocrite because I haven't been journaling, but I'd really like to start journaling again because journaling helps me relax, takes a weight off my shoulders, takes all of the thoughts in my head, puts them on paper, gives them a safe space to live, and gives you a lot of immediate relief. So I guess that would be another one I would say, is that you could do some journaling. Also, doing your makeup. Doing my makeup makes me feel so relaxed. I feel so much more relaxed now than I did when I started this video. Can you tell? Do I seem more relaxed? Do I seem more chill? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh my gosh. All right, let's wrap this up. I think we've reached the end here. Let me put some lashes on and come right back. Oh my goodness, we made it to the end of the video. Can you even believe it? Time really flew by because I was feeling relaxed. I have to tell you, on days where I'm not anxious, the time does seem to pass a little quicker. Days feel so long when you're stressed, you know? You have to find ways to be able to cope with stress and to be able to relax. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but I hope that you're able to find some techniques for dealing with it. I hope that I have maybe given you a couple ideas today, maybe told you something you hadn't thought of trying before. And like I said, if you have any techniques for relaxing that you'd like to share with the class, please leave it in the comments down below. And while you're down there, hit the big old subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. I'd love to have you. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I promise to always be nice to you and to always answer your comments because I love chatting with you. Love facilitating conversations about makeup and mental health. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!